are listening to Lost Ship, a weekly podcast, written and published by Daniel Arenson, performed and produced by Bobby Garrison. Episode 14, Into the Abyss. Captain's Log. The Odysseus is still lost in the Andromeda Galaxy, a million light-years from home. We've arrived at another alien world. In this distant galaxy, every planet we explore is stranger than the last. This is an ocean world, a huge sphere of water floating through space. We don't know what's in the oceans, but we're going to find out. We need food, we need water, we need fuel. And we need to catch a fish to feed a very naughty cat. But before our mission underwater, my science officer and his wife have asked to meet me in my ready room.
Captain Thorne, Ludmila and I wanted to show you our discovery.
Wow, a plan to get home. To the Milky Way. You found it. You found a way to travel from Andromeda back to the Milky Way.
My wife Ludmila discovered it.
Only thanks to your groundwork, my dear.
My groundwork was nothing. I was your keen insight into the mission variable of randomness that paved the way to solution.
You're both geniuses. Now, tell me how we get home.
Do you remember my experiment with Schrodinger, Captain?
The experiment that made Ledbetter's cat sentient? The same cat that's now crawling through our ducts threatening to blow up the ship? No, I completely forgot all about it.
Do you want to hear about my discovery, or do you want to just keep being sarcastic? Well, either way, let me just continue, Captain. The experiment I conducted depicts wild possibilities unleashed by quantum mechanics. It has proven the multiverse theory. Every decision, every action we take branches us off into billions of universes. Even the most bizarre events you can imagine, like a cat becoming sentient, exist somewhere in this multiverse. That is what I proved.
So, how does that get us home?
Well, first, you must understand how we got here. It was middle of battle, a great battle for Earth. Fleets of Hydrian pods clashed against human warships.
Yeah, I was there, Turov. Do you want to tell me about your discovery, or do you want to keep telling the old battle stories?
Point taken. Anyways, the cat did it. He scrambled our nav system. The Hydrian bombs did rest. The navigation algorithms spun out of control, but I've been able to reverse them. With enough energy, we could make jump back to Milky Way, but it involves an element of randomness. That is what Ludmila discovered, my brilliant wife.
It was nothing, darling.
To fly back home, we must introduce a quantum split, to shuffle the deck, as it were, to choose card of reality. In some universes, we will careen off into the depths of intergalactic space. In other universes, we will die. But in some, our nav algorithms will find the exact way home.
So we just toss the dice and hope we get the right outcome?
Well, yes and no.
Captain, when we introduce randomness into our equation, that means all those universes, all those possibilities will become true at once in parallel universes.
So in some universes we'll be dead, in others lost, but in some we'll find our way home?
Precisely.
So you mean we'll split into many copies of ourselves. There'll be a Jack Thorne who makes it home, a Jack Thorne who dies, and a Jack Thorne who's lost.
And many others. One who mutates into giant octopus, for all I know. They will all become true. All of them, everywhere, at once.
Which one will be us? I mean, with our consciousness inside them, which Thorn will be me?
Like I said, Captain, all of them, everywhere, at once.
Well, I can't say I like this solution. Sure, one of my clones will make it home, but the others? I don't really relish the thought of every one of me turning into an octopus.
Well, it would be useful for a mission like today's, going underwater.
Granted, but still no. I don't like it. I don't like that thought at all. No more quantum experiments, Dr. Turov. One of your experiments created that mutant cat in our walls. That's bad enough as it is. If you run that experiment on something as large as the Starship Odysseus, who knows how many bizarre, surreal universes you'll create.
Yes, perhaps that is wise, Captain. But if we toss out this idea, then what do we do next? How we get home?
There is a way, somewhere in this galaxy. Remember what Hubert the telescope fish told us? He's been on Earth, and a Ganymede. That's not him lying. Ledbetter said he actually saw him back home. Somehow, Hubert is able to transport himself between the Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way. We need to find that telescope fish and question him.
Oh, imagine the science he could teach us.
The advanced mathematics.
Okay, if we catch him, you two can question him. But for now, we need to catch another fish, a goldfish. It's the only way to appease Schrodinger. That little critter threatened to blow up our core. He's already managed to scramble our nav system, to rip out our engine, to blow up our hull. I don't underestimate the horror your experiment unleashed, Turov.
You're going to keep blaming me forever, aren't you, Captain?
Probably. But you also happen to be my friend, so I guess I forgive you. Now, take command of the ship for a while. I'm going deep sea diving.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Frankie Cacciatore's Blue Chip Limousine Service. Step right into your own private shuttlecraft. We feature ripped fabric seats, an entertainment system called Looking Out the Window, and whatever snacks you can find between the cushions. Only the best here for my customers at Frankie Limos.
Frankie, are you going to keep this spiel up the entire flight?
Well, I was going to, but if it's going to be a big deal, I'll just do it until we take off.
Then we better take off quickly. I'm buckled up. Ledbetter, get in here.
Ah, the good old shuttle Persephone. I remember standing on her roof, battling the flying reptiles of Pushkin.
Yeah, don't remind me. We still got your footprints up there. Well, more like indentations in the metal hull.
Well, that dinosaur was heavy.
Strap in, lad. We're taking off. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We've taken off from the Starship Odysseus. If you look out your window, you'll see the beautiful nameless ocean world. And I'd like to remind you, there's no smoking on this flight.
I thought you said you'd quit this whole limousine spiel after we took off.
Wait, why can't I smoke?
Lad, seriously, you can't smoke in here.
It's a Guinea war pipe. We always smoke them before battle.
You've never smoked one before?
I've never fought an underwater battle before. Guinea customs regarding warfare are ancient and complex. How a warrior prepares for battle depends on the terrain. You've only seen me prepare for war in space before.
So all your normal hollering and chest pumping is a ritual?
Of course, sir. As is this pipe. You see, Captain, on Ganymede, the oceans are subterranean. They're not mild oceans like on Earth. They are vast chasms full of pitch-black water and vicious predators. In the past, only the bravest Gani warriors would dare dive underwater to fight. Before their underwater battles, they smoked these. These pipes are said to give a man courage.
All right, I'm sold. I'll try a puff. Holy moly! What's in this thing?
Captain, it's mostly bat guano. Just kidding, Captain. Haha, your face. No, it's not guano. It's just a local Gani moss. Normally toxic, but when burned at just the right heat, it imbues a man with great courage.
Yes, I've seen Gani courage in the war. I seem to recall it involves many kamikaze attacks.
Ah, yes. Kamikaze pilots always smoke war moss before a battle. If you smoke enough, you realize the glory of death in battle. How sweet it seems.
You know, I think one puff is enough for me. Here, take your pipe back.
Don't worry, Captain. This is no suicide mission. I'm here to protect you. I'll bring you back alive.
Thanks, lad. I mean, I might not be a Gani warrior, but I've been in a battle or two, and I'm looking after you too.
Ain't you boys sweet? Now get out of my shuttle. We're low enough over the water. You jump from here.
All right, lad. Ready to jump?
For Ganymede.
I have a feeling I'm gonna regret this.
See you later, boys.
Ledbetter, you there?
I'm here, Captain.
Oh, there you are. I think I can see you. Hey, wait for me. Yep, that's you. It's completely murky down here, full of... What is this, seaweed? Looks like some sort of kelp.
Strange ocean. On Ganymede, no plants grow underwater. Those oceans are purely predatory. Everyone is eating everyone else.
So, like the rest of Ganymede.
Yeah, just wet.
Look, Led, I see fish. So there are fish down here. Wow, convergent evolution. Turov was right. We just need to find a gold one.
Those just look blue.
Well, you know what they say. There's plenty of fish in the sea. All right, never mind. Let's keep moving. You know, maybe it's the war pipe talking, but it's not that bad down here. It's almost pretty. This might be an ocean world, but there are forests underwater full of life.
It's certainly nicer than Ganymede's oceans. Those are hellish dark places full of ghosts.
You know, Led, nobody forced you to live on Ganymede. You could have moved to Earth.
No, never. My people fought Earth. We were few but strong. We defeated Earthling armies that outnumbered us 1,000 to 1. We bled and died for Ganymede. It's a cold, harsh rock full of toxic rivers, acid rain, and underground oceans of terror. But those oceans and radioactive fields are still red with our blood. We would never abandon our home, not even for the comforts of Earth.
Earth might not be much more hospitable than Ganymede right now. Not under Hydrian occupation. Both our worlds are gone now. Well, we'll find a new world, Led. A world for our crew and our refugees. Hopefully, one back in the Milky Way, along with the rest of the fleet. Maybe. You know, maybe with my family we can all move to a new world. I know they're probably dead, but I still hope.
As do I, friend. I pray to the gods of war that Elizabeth and Julian are still alive.
You know, it hurts to hear their names spoken aloud. The names of my wife and son, and not to know if they're even alive or dead.
You'll see them again, Captain, in this life or the next, as I will see my Darsa again in Thalbarok, the world beyond. There are more worlds than these.
Many universes, huh? Well, you sound like Turov.
In our own ways, we're both men of faith. He believes what the math shows him. I believe in the stories of my people. There is a prophecy in Ganymede that in the end of days, science and faith will lead all men to the same place, to the world beyond this one.
So, heaven is just a parallel universe? I guess so is hell then. That's why I don't like tinkering with the multiverse. It's how we ended up here in the first place.
Look, Captain, down there. I see colors. It looks like... What is that? I've never seen such a thing. Like jewels spread across the seabed.
Wow, it's a coral reef. I've actually heard of those. We used to have them on Earth back in the day. You can still see some in the museum, but you never get to see how beautiful you are till you see it in person. And it's full of fish. Hurry, let's see if we can find a gold one. Well, I see a lot of fish. Not gold ones, though. Are you sure your cat wouldn't accept a bluefish?
I don't know, Captain. Schrodinger is very picky about his food. Look over there!
Is that? Oh my goodness, it is! It's a goldfish! After it!
It's a fast one.
The goldfish is heading to that cave. We gotta swim faster, Led, come on. Horse Pucky, he got away. He swam into that cave.
We'll enter the cave after him.
I don't know about that, Led. It looks like a deep, dark cave. Too dark for the simple lights of our spacesuits.
Ha, scared, Captain? Ah, yes, Earthlings fear the dark, but I am a warrior of Ganymede. I was raised in dark caves.
Underwater ones?
Yes?
You liar.
In any case, I'll swim into the cave. I'll complete the quest. You can stay out here in safety, Captain. No evil dark cave spirits will hurt you.
Fine, I'll go with you. Otherwise, I'll never live it down.
Ha! I knew you had it in you, Captain.
There, look. It's the goldfish. It's swimming deeper.
Let's follow it.
I can almost reach the fish. Got away again.
He's over there. Swim with me, Captain.
How deep are these caves? I can barely see a thing down here. Led, maybe we should turn back.
I can see the goldfish, Captain, right over there, down that tunnel.
Ledbetter, I don't like this. I expected a cave, not a flooded underground labyrinth. I don't like this one bit. Hurry, let's turn back.
But it's right over there, Captain. The goldfish. I can almost reach it. I got away.
Ledbetter, let's turn back now.
Captain, look. The goldfish. Oh, it swam right by you.
Oh, I see it. There he is. I can grab him. I just need to swim a bit closer. It almost got him. I got away again.
Maybe it's hopeless.
No, I can see him. I can grab him. He's right over there.
Captain, maybe you're right. Maybe we should turn back.
What, are you scared, Ledbetter? You a Ganny warrior?
I don't like that goldfish. There's something about it. Something unnatural.
Oh, it's only a fish, Led. Look, it's right there in that tunnel, cowering, scared. I'll just grab him and we'll find our way home.
Captain, don't enter that tunnel.
It's all right, Ledbetter. I think it's a dead end. And I caught it. I caught the goldfish.
Captain, I'm coming for you. Captain, I'm here. Where are you?
I'm here. What was that?
A portcullis just slammed down behind us.
What, like a castle?
Welcome, humans. Welcome into my trap.
What? Who said that? I can barely see you. Step into the light.
Hello, humans. Remember me?
Hubert.
It is I, Hubert the Telescope Fish, Emperor of Andromeda. I caught you.
You have been listening to Lost Ship, a weekly podcast. This has been episode 14, Into the Abyss. Written and published by Daniel Arenson, performed and produced by Bobby Garrison. Please like or thumbs up this episode and follow and subscribe to the channel. Sounds for this episode done by Epidemic Sound, and tonight's music performed by Howard Harper Barnes, Grant Newman, and Amber Glow. Come back next week for another episode. And if you want more amazing stories written by Daniel Arenson, please check out Daniel Arenson at danielarenson.com. And if you want more performances narrated by Bobby Garrison, please check out thesoundsofstories.com.